Hello friends, and thank you so much for choosing to hang out with me today. In today's video, we are doing a cash stuffing, and I am so excited to get this money in the envelopes. I've never been more prepared for a cash stuffing in my life. I just sat down and wrote this, updated all of my binders and my trackers, made sure I had everything good to go. So we shouldn't have any hiccups, she says with hope. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to count up the amount that we have here. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 140, 20, 40, 60, 81, and 50. We're looking at 320. If you guys didn't see the cash planning video, go ahead and check that out. I'll put that up in the little side thingy up here so you guys can check that out first and then come back here for the actual cash stuffing. So yeah, let's get into it. Before we get into the actual cash stuffing, I am having an energy drink today. She says with a slur. It is Mean Bean Java energy drinks. I used to drink these so much back in the day and I kind of forgot about them, and they just came across my feed on Instagram like 2 days ago, and let me tell you, I've had quite a few. So that is the drink for the day. Let's go ahead and get into the fun stuff. So first things first, we need to unstuff my wallet because we do definitely have money left over, quite a bit of money left over actually, which is why we made modifications this week because I'm carrying so much over. In groceries, we started out with 120 and we actually have 60 left. Normally I put all of this in my Costco envelope. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I think I'm going to put 20 in the Costco envelope and I'm going to leave these two for other sinking funds. And then in buffer, we had $20 and we've got $5 left. So in total, we have 65 left over and we are putting 20 in Costco. And I think what I'm going to do moving forward, you guys haven't seen the video yet, but I have done a debt video where I have like a tracker and everything like that. And I'm going to be more transparent about like my digital debt and how I'm paying that off. So I think what I'm going to do moving forward is instead of rolling it into savings challenges or sinking funds, I think I'm going to roll it into my debt envelope, and we're just really going to tackle the Capital One debt, which we will definitely get into in this video. But I think that that's kind of what I'm going to do moving forward. So 20 is set aside for Costco, and let's go ahead and put the money back in my envelope. If you guys saw the planning, I did a really weird type of groceries. So 150, 120, 2 10s, and 2 5s. I don't know why I did it that way, but sometimes it's nice to have a little bit more of broken like bills instead of like 20s. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100 going into groceries. And then we have 20 going into buffer. And that is the wallet done. All right, let's get into our short-term sinking funds. So for our short-term sinking funds, we have quite a bit actually going in here. We only have one that's not getting anything, so that's awesome. Like I said, I did go through and I actually updated up to today for the amounts on the back, so everything is like current. I feel so prepared. Let's go ahead and add $5 to clothing. So now clothing has $25. And I am going to remember to update the balance. So this is good, this is good, this is good. 25. In content, we have 15 and we are adding a 5, so that gives us 20. Costco is getting 10. That's what we assigned, but we are also adding this $20 bill. So let's go ahead and add that. And then this 20. There we go. So we are adding 10 plus 20, which is 30. Oops, I did not mean to write that in there. So let's see how much we have in Costco. So we have 50, 70, 90, 1, 10, 15, 20, 120. My brain glitched there for a second. Is that 120? It says 100. Let me count that again. 50, 70, 90. Oh, no, that makes sense because I didn't put the extra 20 on my tracker. 120. There we go. So that is good. Turn that around. I am in the process of making myself some custom little trackers because we're running to the very end of some of these. Some of them I've even flipped over. I'm just finalizing sizing and everything like that. So I'm gonna have those, which will be custom to myself, which is really fun. Daniel's son is getting $10. And Daniel's son now has 10.25. Fur Babies is getting, sorry, Daniel's son has 25. Fur Babies is also getting $10. And now Fur Babies has 10, 20, or 10, 15, 20. Gifts is not getting anything, so we are skipping it, but it currently has a total of $30. So we have 25, 30. Okay, quit that. Home is getting 20, but I am also going to add one of these 20s from my wallet, so it's actually getting 40. So how much do we have in home now? We have 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 310, 330, 340, 350, 365. 365. Is that correct? 225 plus 40 is 365. Yep. That's awesome. Okay. Plus 20 is 365. Perfect. We are getting so close to $500, and we're actually going to be breaching that in next video because we are going to be finishing a savings challenge in this video, which is so exciting. And then we will do an unstuffing and get some placeholders in place that I've made as well, which is going to be fun. 365. Main character is getting $5, so now it has 10. And that is it for the short-term savings or sinking funds. Into the long-term, BookBus doesn't have, or is not getting anything, but it currently has 30. I keep losing my pen. 30, can you guys see that? Okay. Book Babes isn't getting anything, but it currently has 10. Rainy Day is getting $10. So we will add that to the mix. So now Rainy Day has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, $65. Wing Leader is getting 10 as well. So now Wing Leader has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, which is awesome because I need about 85 for my oil change, and we've got like a couple more weeks. Oops, it's not 85. What did I say it was? 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, right? 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55? Why can't I do math? 20, 30, 40, 55. Okay, 55. Could have just looked behind here because it's updated, but it's too complicated. 55. Hello Happy Store is getting $5, and it currently has 10, so that'll bring it up to 15. Emergency is getting $10. And now Emergency has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I love how in a lot of my videos, if you listen in the silence, you can hear my dog snoring. She's sleeping behind me. Vacation is not getting anything. Oh, registration. Did we skip that somehow? Registration is getting 10. And it has 40. Yeah, so it's getting $10. So 20, 30, 40, 50 in registration. Emergency registration. So we are at 50 in registration. Vacation is not getting anything, but we currently have $25 in there. And if I'm being a little bit more quiet, it's because my son is sleeping. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a 19-month regression or what the heck's going on, but he's been refusing his naps until like the latest point in the day. I'm lucky today is pretty early actually. Normally he goes down for his nap at like 11 and it's 1:58 right now. So he's finally down for his nap. Some of the days this week have been like 5 o'clock is when he wants to go down for his nap. It's crazy. I do not know what's going on. I know that he is teething and he's uncomfortable and stuff like that, but whew, it has been challenging. So we are adding 20 to property tax. So property tax now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 135. 135, is that correct? Yes, it is 135. Perfect. Oh, and that goes this way. My brain just glitched. Okay. 135. Okay. So now let's do our savings challenges. We should have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and we still have the 20 and the 5 back there. So that's great. In roll to save, we are adding a 6 and a 2. And I'm going to add the $10 right away, just so that I do not forget. 10 has been added. The 10 has been added. I'm telling my brain. And I need to grab, oh goodness. I need to grab this guy will do. I don't really care that they don't match. I just don't want to make too much noise. Okay, a 6 and a 2. So there we go. 6, and this is our last 2. So the next time we roll, if we get a 2, we're going to have to roll again. Same thing with 4s. We've only got 1, 3, 5s, and 6s left. So let's go ahead and count what we have in here. In our roll to save currently, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, $85, which is awesome. All right, 85. Perfect. Our 200 savings challenge, guys. We're finishing it. I've called it. We are finishing it today, which is kind of why I didn't want to put all this money in Costco, because I knew a $20 bill would help me finish this today. So we are going to be adding $20 from my cash stuffing and the $20 from my wallet. And we are officially done our first savings challenge. And I'm so happy. This money is getting rolled right over into the home envelope. And as you can see in home, we have $365 plus the $200. So that is awesome. This color is, oh, it is going to match. I was like, this color is not going to match. No, it doesn't match. It's fine. I don't care. Woohoo! done. We did it. That is so exciting. Okay, now let's count our money. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, $200. I'm not going to do anything with it right now. I am going to do an unstuffing video and cash condense, but we are just going to leave it there. But guys, that is so freaking exciting. So we are at 200 for our 200 savings challenge, and that means we get to bring in a new savings challenge in the new cash planning, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be bringing in one of my own savings challenges that I've created, so that is going to be fun. In October, we are adding a $10 bill, and this is the last amount that we are adding for October. This is also going to get rolled into the home envelope, and then I think that we're like maybe 2, maybe 3 paychecks away, and we are able to purchase that dryer. And we did it because we saved. We didn't use any credit. We just persevered. I actually have to do my son's laundry later today, but we just hang dryer for right now, and that seems to work fine. But we are going to be getting a new dryer soon, and I'm just so proud of myself. Sorry, I'll stop gushing. In October, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, $65 in October. That's a killer month. We did really good in that month. Now, October for me was a miracle month. I think that's what cash stuffers call it, where it's like you actually have 3 paychecks. I don't know. I'm going to come up with a different name. It's a happy month. We had 3 paychecks. So that's probably why this is bumped up quite a bit. But that is awesome. Debt, we are going to be adding $10 in here as well. $10. In debt, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, right? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 70, 75, 80, 85. Why can't I count? 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. We have $85 in our debt, which is awesome because this is all going to get put on as a big payment for my Capital One, which is great. So 85. Oops, that's the wrong place. 85. Okay. And that is it for in here. In our high five, we are adding $10. We have kind of a float in high five, so we're just going to add it to there. And I do not add this to my savings challenge in these videos. That is something that I do for Super Saving Sunday, so stick around to check out that reel. And let's see. High five. You know what? We're not going to count. Are we going to count it? No, we'll leave it for the end of the month count. And Devin, I have 10 and I have this extra 5. So we're actually going to do 15 for him if that envelope is available. Let's see. So we were originally going to do 10, but let's see if we have 15. We do. Awesome. So we're bumping up his as well. So we'll chuck that in here. And let's do a count of how much we have for Devin. This has money. This has money. This has money. This has money. This is all getting a little confusing. I'm just going to do it like this. And then put this card here. And then these are the ones that are filled. So, in Devin, we have 65 plus 5 plus 100 plus 15. We have 185 in here so far. That's pretty incredible. It's only going to continue growing. Keep in mind, I'm not going to be giving this to him until we are in July of 2026. So if we can do $185 in like 2 months. I can only imagine how much this is going to be. This is going to be a nice Christmas gift, or birthday gift. All right, and that is everything, but that is not the end of the video. So you guys won't see this until tomorrow, but I have a video coming out like I was telling you about my debt. So I did a beginner's guide talking about debt. A common misconception that I think people have is that cash stuffers don't have debt. We cash stuff because we don't have anything else that we have to pay off, and that couldn't be farther from the truth, because we are cash stuffing. Normally, we get into cash stuffing to learn how to be more in control of our finances and to help pay down debt. So that is what we're doing. This is my Capital One debt payment tracker. So it's not a challenge. I'm just tracking as I make the payments. So I'm going to put on the screen a confirmation of a bill payment for Capital One of $50. So we're going to go ahead and color in one of our little teddy bears. Each teddy bear is worth $50. So I've got like a fun little collection of little crayons here that I thought would be fun to do it in pencil crayon. So we're just going to go ahead and color in this little teddy guy. I wanted to give you guys a tool and something fun to track, and there we go. We have one of our little snug guys all colored in, $50 down. A lot more to go, but it all takes one step. So that is it for the video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and a thumbs up. And if you like these kinds of cash stuffing videos, check out the playlist. I do have a playlist for pretty much everything that you could want to watch on my page, including all of my videos if you want to sit down and binge all of those. So yeah, check out the playlist. I hope that you guys are having a great day. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.